Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to a new YouTube video, and today is going to be a little bit different from the regular videos. Today I'm going to show you my secret recipe to the perfect protein pancakes. This video is going to be very short and very straight to the point. Now, I've seen tons of different videos on YouTube about protein pancakes, the best way to make them, and so many of them are very overcomplicated and they have a bunch of ingredients you really don't need. The thing that's really cool about this is that you can kind of adjust it to what you like. You can add in or take away more protein, you can add in or take away more carbs. So you can use this recipe while you're on prep and even when you're trying to put on weight, so it works for everything. The ingredients are very simple, and let me show you exactly what you need to make these. So you're going to need some old-fashioned oats. You can use the ones in the packet if you want more flavor, like the flavored maple and brown sugar, but I feel like the regular old-fashioned does the job perfectly fine. You're gonna need 1 apple. I know I have 2 in my hand, but these are really tiny. I'm really not sure why we have these tiny apples laying around the house. Normally I'd use 1 normal-sized apple, but for now we're using these 2 tiny ones. You're gonna need 1 whole egg and 1 serving of egg whites. But if you don't have egg whites, you can always just separate the egg whites from the yolk out of the whole egg. Also, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but when I put my egg whites in the fridge, it kind of frees up. Like, listen to this. All of these are frozen, so I have to wait a few minutes for it to defrost a little bit. That way I can use these. Next, you're gonna need some milk. Any kind of milk works. You can use almond milk. I have 2% in the house right now. You can use whole milk, any kind of milk, it doesn't matter. You're also going to need a protein powder of choice. The one I picked is this Ghost Vegan one, banana pancake batter. It kind of just makes sense to use a pancake batter flavored protein to make your pancakes. But if you like chocolate pancakes or cinnamon, you can go with whatever powder you want. I just feel like this one is perfect for this recipe. You're also going to need some ground cinnamon to add some flavor, and a little bit of baking soda to help the pancakes rise. So those are all the ingredients you need for this recipe. Again, it's not too many ingredients, so we're not trying to overcomplicate this. We're trying to keep this as simple and as good as possible. So the first thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start chopping our apples up. For you, it would probably be 1 apple because like I said, these are really weirdly tiny. I'm not really sure why we have these. But we're going to chop them into pieces and then put them in the microwave to kind of soften them. These are going to be in the microwave for about 3 minutes. If you want to know how to cut apples perfectly, this is how you do it. 3, 2, 1, and there you go. That's exactly how you chop up an apple perfectly. So now what you want to do is lay the apples flat out on a plate and throw it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. Alright, as you can see, the apples are now done. They're kind of softened. I don't know if you can see that. So all the ingredients are going to be blended together if that wasn't already obvious. So go ahead and get whatever blender cup or whatever this is called. I don't want to say blender bottle because then you think of, the bottle you put the protein in. But get whatever blender bottle you have and put these ingredients in. First, you're going to put 1/3 cup of oats. Next, you're going to go ahead and add in your apples. And just to let you guys know that I actually did weigh out the apples and it came out to about 100 grams. Next, you're going to go ahead and put in your 1 whole egg and your 1 egg white. I put them all in this bowl. And then to give the pancakes that kind of apple cinnamon kind of taste, you're going to add in this ground cinnamon. Trust me, it tastes amazing. If you like cinnamon, put a lot. You won't regret it. Next, you're going to add in just a tad of baking soda. This is going to help the pancakes rise. If I had to estimate, I would say about 1/4 teaspoon maybe. Next, you're going to add in some protein. Like I said, any protein of your choice. This one just made sense to me. I actually don't like to do a whole scoop. I do like 3/4 of a scoop. I feel like that's the sweet spot for how I like it. But like I said, everything in here is kind of like adjustable to whatever you want to do. So if you want to put a whole scoop and add more protein, go ahead, put a whole scoop. If you don't even want to put protein in this, you don't need to. If you decide to make this without the protein, it tastes amazing and you don't need to add milk. The whole reason for adding milk is because this powder is very thick and you want the batter to be kind of liquidy. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in about 3/4 of a scoop right there. The last ingredient is going to be just a splash of milk. This is going to be kind of hard because this is full all the way to the top. But I'm going to try and put like just a tiny bit. Yeah, that seems about right. To be honest with you, I should have turned the stove on like a few minutes ago, but I'm just gonna do that right now. You wanna put it at a medium heat. While the pan is heating up, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all this together. Alright, so I kind of messed this up. So the batter is actually super thick. I don't know if you can see it, but like it's not pouring a lot. Like it's coming very slowly. So what I'm gonna do is add another like really tiny splash of milk. The reason it's better to put less milk at first and then find out this way is because if you put too much milk, then it's gonna be too runny, your pancakes won't turn out good. But if you slowly add in the milk, you can't really mess it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and add another little splash. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like if it focuses. You see how it's like more runny, like it's coming out? That is the perfect texture. That's exactly what you want. Alright, so I hope this angle is okay for you guys. I kind of moved the camera over there so you can see the pan. So this will make you 3 to 4 decent sized pancakes depending on how big you like the pancakes. Of course, you can make them huge if you want. I like to make some smaller sized ones. So it's going to be a very thick batter, and it's going to take about maybe a minute on each side, if that. Then I think I'm going to need a spoon to get the 4th pancake. Alright, that last one is kind of a weird shape. I don't know if you can see, kind of messed up how I put it in, but these should be ready to flip in about like, I don't know, 20 seconds. So you know how pancakes usually bubble at the top and that's when you know that you have to flip them? These don't do that. This might like pop 1 or 2 bubbles, but they're really hard to see. So you've got to kind of guesstimate it and kind of see how the sides look. When the sides look like they're forming a shape, that's when it's time to flip. And that's exactly what it's showing right now. Alright, so it's been about 1 minute since I flipped it, so these should be done. The perfect protein pancakes right here. Look how fluffy that is. Okay, and there you have it. That is how you make the perfect and most simple protein pancakes in the world. I think that this is the best recipe of protein pancakes that I've tried. I've tried a lot of them. Some of them are very overcomplicated. This one is very simple and straight to the point. So that's why I really like this. So for this whole batch of pancakes that I just made, I have the macros right here on my phone. So the macros are 30 protein, 30 carbs, and 8 fat. So pretty high protein, pretty high carb, and low fat. So that's what you want to see. The syrup is not included in these macros, but if you want to stay healthy with the syrup, you can always get sugar-free. This tastes exactly the same to me, and it only has 5 grams of carbs per serving, and 1 serving is 30 milliliters. With that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Pancakes are done, so I'm about to demolish them right now. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more recipes or cooking videos, hit the like button. Share it with someone that could benefit from this recipe, because I know there are a lot of pancake lovers out there and they're looking for healthier recipes. So go ahead, share it with them. Subscribe for more content because I have a lot coming soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video.